Hey y'all, it's me. Oh, okay. Somebody just sent a message and I'm like, oh, okay. Stop, drop, and roll on. And we was having a conversation about why Pierre looked like he's about 2 inches tall. Today you look like you just a head in a seat. Like Martin used to be when he came in there. What was that boy's name? His nose was always needing to be blowed.
I can't remember.
You know what I'm talking about though, don't you? Well, that's who you look at yourself. That's who you look like in there.
My seat is back a little bit.
Pierre drives reclining. Pierre drives like he's in a pimp mobile. My car ain't no pimp mobile. But he come out. Nobody laughed at that but you. Anyway, I done already been in here playing practical jokes. And we through with church. We just got finished with church. Not just finished, but finished. And this car got seat heaters on it. And we was sitting up here talking because, never mind, we was sitting up here talking. And I turned the seat heater on. And Pierre, I'm sitting up here talking like in just a minute, he gonna just, like, it's gonna dawn on him that his hindquarters is heating up or something. And he's gonna say something. It took him a little while. And I told him, hell ain't gonna be like that. You gonna immediately know your tail is on fire. Ain't gonna be no warm up or wind up to it. It's gonna be, and that's that. Church pastor is talking about the book of Luke. And actually, specifically Luke chapter 5. And today, he was talking about two of the things that Jesus did when he healed the leper and he healed the paralytic. And just the things, kind of a little bit more insight on the whole process, and you know, about leprosy and about you know, all the implications of the gentleman, which some of the stuff you already know, but all the implications of him even just not being where he was supposed to be at a point where he was able to ask of Jesus. And some of the things that he said, you know, and just putting things into perspective. While I was gone last weekend, I cannot even explain, y'all. My friend bought me, I hadn't seen her in 6 years. We used to work together a long time ago. And then she ended up coming to where I am now. And she stayed where we were before for 10 years. I only stayed for 7 years. And anyway, she bought for me and then brought to me a beautiful Bible. Ain't it nice? Mm-hmm. And it had my name engraved on the front of it. Y'all, you talking about unexpected. Unexpected. I really had a good time. I didn't check in anymore while I was there, but I had a good time while I was there. Learned a lot. Acted up like I always do. I kind of show out everywhere I go. Do I?
Not all the time.
Most time. Yeah. Ain't no shame in my game. I know I'm doing it. Pierre, it was something else I was gonna say. Oh, number one I need to do my intention, because I didn't get to do the intention. Usually I try to do them like Tuesday or Wednesday. And I was so into doing what, you know, work stuff, and then it turned into travel after work was up. It wasn't that I forgot, I just didn't. But I'm going to tell y'all what I found out. Just kind of looking around on the church website the other day, and you know how stuff comes up and you really don't, like we have stuff that is coming up, but the one thing that we have coming up in October, specifically on October the 15th, which is a Saturday, is called the Glow Run. And it's a 5K, and it's a nighttime 5K, which the last 5K I did was a nighttime 5K, remember? And to me, that was fun. I mean, it really was. They have a 1 mile fun run, and then the glow run. And so, my intention for the week, which really should have been last week intention, so I think this is intention number 7, it should be, is that I'm going to pre-K. Not the pre-K that, you know, comes to mind when you're thinking about pre-K. Pre-K didn't even exist when I was going to school. They were just now kind of getting a good grip on kindergarten. You used to do all that stuff at the house. You know, your people teach you how to do the basics, and then they turn, you know, you go to school and get the rest of it. But then along came pre-K, and you got all these little things going to school at 4 years old and doing all kind of activities and stuff like this. I have a friend whose little grandson is, he's in pre-K, and he greets us every day with some type of a picture from his activities. Sometimes he's stirring in mud. Sometimes he's the other day it looked like they was washing their own pre-K dishes. And I wrote his grandma back and I said, Gigi, Ma, ain't this a bit much? Why do the babies got to wash their own dishes? But it was some type of learning stuff. And I was just like, but when you don't even know what a dish is real good, I think that's cruel and unusual punishment. But they was diligently washing these little dishes and stuff, except for one little girl, and she wasn't having it. And she was standing over there with this look on her face like, I ain't trying to even do this. And she wasn't. But, yeah, I'm going to go to pre-K. And what I mean by pre-K is I'm getting ready to get myself started and crunked up to do this glow run. Our proceeds are going to go to the mission trip for the teenagers. And so to me, that's even better, because our church campus is big enough where it will be held there at the church. And so with the registration fee, you know, it's the usual stuff. It's timed. You're going to have a t-shirt. You're going to have glow sticks and all this stuff. I'm really excited. When I saw that, I got excited when I saw it online. And so this week in our thing, we have they actually announced it. So I'm just excited. Now, I'm not going to double up on my stuff, you know, to try to catch up. I'm just going to let this one be, like I said, number 7. And so that is all I have, y'all. I just want to give y'all intention number 7, which is I'm going to pre-K, and I'm going to prepare for this glow run. And the trusty man, Pierre, you sure do look short, honey. He's got all this height on him, y'all. Pierre's taller than me, but I don't know what this look is he got going on here. It just looks like you're just ahead. I'm just telling you.
Relaxed.
But anyway, he said that he's going to participate with me in the glow run. Didn't you say that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, the Lord is doing a mighty work, okay? Because Pierre remains smoke-free, people. Just in case I ain't gave y'all no update. Tell them about yourself.
Not smoking. Not smoking.
Okay, that's what smoke-free mean. I thought he was going to tell y'all a little bit about how he feels since he stopped smoking. You know, the ups of not smoking anymore. Definitely from a financial standpoint, because them cigarettes, I call them fire sticks, are expensive. And I don't, a carton of them, how much was a carton of them?
Depends on when you buy.
Okay, we're not getting into the logistics. See, Pierre like to do this kind of stuff and throw you off his trail. The trail is, how much did you normally pay at your normal place of cigarette purchasing?
I'll say at least $50.
The reason why he was stammering is because he didn't want me to know how much money he was throwing down on the counter on a regular basis.
Well, I didn't normally buy cartons, you know. So then that's why there wasn't no stammering. It's just, you know.
I thought that window said 65. Maybe I was wrong.
Well, like I said, it was saying it depends on where you buy them.
But where you was buying them at, on that box up, on that window up there, it said 65.
Yeah, well, I didn't pay that much.
Okay. If you buy them by the carton, or if you buy them by the package, it still adds up to be a carton in a minute. Okay? So that's what I'm getting at. So we've been able to realize more moolah in El Paquito. And then Pierre, y'all, I am not kidding. We used to go somewhere. Pierre had developed a smoker's cough. And it didn't matter where we were, as long as it wasn't like a stadium or something like that. I didn't ever have to go look for him. Ever. Did I? All I had to do was wait. If I waited about 15 to 20 minutes, this thing right here would start coughing, and I would be able to locate. It was like he had his own little personal GPS thing built in the form of a cough. And I would be able to find him through his cough. I am not lying. And so it alarmed me, and it made me upset at the same time. And I'm so very grateful to God. You know, one of the things that Pierre didn't say, which I thought he would share, was he had I had kind of noticed this little snacking. I don't know, more like chocolate ice cream and stuff, wasn't it? That's his poison, is chocolate ice cream. And so it just got to the point where it was like, after the meal, he just would be wanting to go get some ice cream. I'm going to the store and I'm going to get me a, get one of them little things of chocolate ice cream or whatever. And I was like, this is all of a sudden, because Pierre is not real big on dessert, period. But he was doing the most. And I didn't put two and two together. And then one time he just did it, and we hadn't too long stopped eating. And I was like, what is this? The reason why this is, and really and truly, before, when he stopped smoking before and he started back smoking again, Pierre was turned into Johnny on the spot. If I went to the grocery store and I was getting ready to make something for dinner and I forgot to get 1 ounce of peanuts, Pierre would go to the store. I go to the store and get you 1 ounce of peanuts. And he was just, and that was unusual for him. He was always willing to go to the store to get what, if I had forgotten something, do you need some? Oh, I noticed we got 1 package of paper towels. Let me go get some more paper towels. Am I lying? And then what ended up happening was I had taken a nap. And the Holy Spirit, I'm trying to tell y'all, he is something else. And I had this dream. Pierre was gone to go do something. He might have been at the Waffle House. But I had a dream, and I could smell cigarette smoke in my dream. And in that dream, I saw exactly where this rascal cigarettes was. He never has, since we've been together, he's never smoked in any house that we've lived in. I didn't live with Pierre before we got married. It wasn't none of that type of stuff. In his own place where he lived at, he smoked in there, but he had these filter things, so you couldn't really, I didn't know he smoked until he told me he did, because he had filters, these high dollar filters that was sitting up on the table, and I just thought he was just keeping his air clean or whatever, but what he was doing was keeping the cigarette odor at bay. And so, it wasn't unusual. I mean, it was just a given when we got married. I did not have to deal with a lot of other things that some people do, because he's always been respectful of me with cigarette smoking, because I'm not a smoker, and I have a sensitivity. I'll just put it like that. Anywho, when I woke up from that dream, Pierre came home. I was laying there in the bed, and when I got up, I went out there to your truck, didn't I? And opened up the console. You call yourself trying to be slick. And I opened up that console, and them cigarettes were down in that console. He hadn't brought them in the house, so it wasn't like they were in the house, and I didn't know they were in the house because he never brought them in. But he had them out there in that truck, and he called himself trying to be Slick Sammy. and it didn't work. And he just was looking like I didn't have the heart to tell you. And so when he started this, going to the store to get chocolate ice cream, I thought that he had a little setback. And then when he told me, he said, no, it's not that. I'm having cravings. So that was one of the other things I was trying to get him to explain to, in case it's somebody else out there that's quitting or has quit, that the cravings, you know, you might have them. And so that's what we have been doing. I'm so grateful to God that that he has been able to maintain not smoking. I will be keeping y'all posted on the pre-K activity, okay? And Pierre, next time y'all see him, he'll be sitting up high in the seat like I'm sitting up in the seat. And he won't look like just a head. Toodles.
Peace.